Hey everybody, sit down here. You may have noticed I'm at the title screen for TF2, which is something I haven't done so far. I just want to make a short clip here because, remember my unusual, oh, that's interesting. Alright, whatever. I had an unusual dead cone. It was Blizzardy Storm Effect. So, I got this guy on Outpost, and he said, I have this one unusual, I forget it. I don't remember what it was, but it had the same effect, I think. I don't know, whatever the effect was. I think it was some fiery effect, actually. Not like burning, because that would make it worth a lot, but it was worth like 17 keys or whatever, which is the minimum for my thing. So, I went into a trade with him. He put in his item. I'm actually going to minimize this first. I put in my unusual, he put in his, and he also said on the Outpost, I'll add some genuine stuff. He put in genuines. I thought about it for a second, and I'm like, actually, I'm gonna just, have to decline this because I'd much rather get it in metal, because I don't want to have to go through the trouble of reselling, which I think is a perfectly reasonable request. And then, so I leave the chat, and then he messaged me this. I'm just gonna read it aloud, because the font looks kind of small on my screen. He says, well, you ruined my dream, it's sad face. I said, that seems like an overreaction. He says, now I'm crying. And I said, sorry mate, just not interested. Sad face again, he says, and then he says, you made me really sad. Can we please trade? You're the only one who has it that I know. And those hats I'm offering are my favorite too. I said, if you can get pure, if you guys don't know, that's like a term for keys and or metal. If you can get pure, I'd do it instantly. I'd love to sell, just need the right deal. And then he said, why can't you take them? You can sell them and have cool hats. It takes too long. And I said, it takes too long, it's for my YouTube series, and, like, I don't want this series going on longer than necessary. Like, it's not like I don't want to give you guys content, I just want to be able to move on whenever I want to. And he said, oh, I'll subscribe you, I'll make a video for you, so I linked him to my channel, and he said, I'm pretty famous. This is his channel here, if you guys want to sub, go for it. He has about 1K subs, I didn't really look at his content. He said, I subscribed and I will promote you if you make the trade with me. I don't really need a promotion from him because he has just over 1,000 subs, and Tiberius, who I play with constantly, has over 1,600 now, so I don't really need a promotion. Then he said, why, I want to suicide now, sad face. So far, it's gotten a little extreme, especially the suicide part. I mean, I know we can get wrapped up in video games and stuff, but let's take a step back here mentally and realize this is a video game. Not only is it a video game, it's in-game currency that he says that he wants to kill himself over. It's a hat. I don't know. Like, TF2 is a fun game and stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes it's people like this that make me not want to play it too much, where they take things too seriously, too literally. Please, he says, please, 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 I'm crying so hard right now. It's a video game. I played over 300 hours. I think I played more than 300 hours, but a lot of that is idle servers. I don't know if you guys know what those are, but you like go idle overnight or something like that, just so you get the weapon drops, then you can scrap bank the weapons. It's just a quick it's a way to make a little bit of extra scrap, which I don't do anymore because that was like, I only did back when I was just starting out trading. I only had like a ref or a key was an insane amount to me, and now I've got an unusual worth almost a bud. I've only had the one unusual he has right now, never had a good unusual, sad face. I said, you can keep me on your friends list, which I usually don't do with Outpost people. I said, you can keep me on your friends list, and if you sell it, trade me with keys, okay? I don't want it, and he says, I don't want to sell it, I just want to give you it, and I said, oh, I want to show you guys that, yeah. And I said, I can't do this trade, I have to put in too much time to resell, which is true. Not only do I have to sell this unusual, I have to resell all the genuines he would throw in. Now, I wouldn't be making this video. I'm not trying to, like, curse this guy or anything like that, or, like, mess with him or anything like that. This is what happens. I'm showing you guys a trade experience I had, and you gotta be careful of people like this when you trade. Now, for younger viewers, this is a little It's uncensored, and it, of course, as most things on YouTube are. And I don't know how to put it. It's a little graphic. So then he says, in all caps, "Well, why don't you shove that key and metal up your ass, you fat nigger? You little gypsy pecker penis, you have ruined a kid's life." I've ruined a person's life today, apparently, because I didn't want to trade a hat with him. It's not even a real life hat. Like, if it's a Marty McFly limited edition, the one that Michael J. Fox actually used on set for the original Back to Future, I'd understand why his life was ruined. If he spent his whole life searching for this thing and it was worth like $10,000, then maybe his life would be ruined, maybe. But even then, that might be taking it a step too far to say his life was ruined. This is a video game. This hat that I have, let's round it up to a bud. A bud is worth 22 keys. 2 keys at $5 a piece, just to make it kind of neat and even. That's That's $55. That's less than a brand new Xbox One, or most brand new games, except on Steam, because sometimes they'll start at like $50 instead of $60. But if you go to GameStop right now and like pre-order, I don't know if Saints Row the 4th is out. I'm just using this as an example. And pre-order or buy Saints Row the 4th if it's out yet. That's $60. And people are pretty willing to spend that because it's a video game and they're going to get entertainment from it. And it's enhancing their life slightly. This is something that's making or breaking his life. And it's worth $55. Not even. I don't know. You guys feel... I'm not discouraging you from subbing to his channel. Go for it. I haven't checked out his content. He could be the next, like, Etho or something amazing. Or someone amazing. He might have really good content. I haven't really checked him out. I'm just showing you what can happen in TF2 when you trade. Because my series of TF2 is a trading series, and me, like, on my quest for trades and stuff. So, this will probably be an independent video, because I feel like I've been talking for a couple minutes now. It's going to be a shorter video, though, like 10 minutes max. I would have put the clip where I found the name tag in here, but I actually wasn't recording during that. I thought I was, but I wasn't. So I'm just letting you guys know. This is sometimes what happens when you trade. It's unfortunate that people act this way over a video game, but it does happen. If he said he subs me, so if you're watching this, like, I'm not trying to start a war or anything like that. There's no need for you to make a video to, like, try and piss me off, because honestly, I won't be pissed off. You look like the one who has to deal with... I'm not even going to say that now. I'm going to try and be the bigger man here, but the main message of this thing is that this is what happened when I traded, and I just think it's not right that things like this happen. Alright, so that's all for this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like, favorite, whatever, comment so I know. What else? Oh yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. And this is Sit Down signing off. Thanks so much for watching.